сам веришь в то, что ты говоришь?
Здорово. Здорово, здорово, визуально офис.
Да, блядь, чувак бегает с мухи по головам дает, а всем похуй. А, все, пидора убили, блядь. тренируюсь.
take your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. bones crave your skin. Temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Непы играют сейчас на
А?
G2? Непы с G2 сейчас играют, блять, а чё так поздно?
Где ты? А, да, точно.
Вот сейчас играют 5-0, G2 пока выигрывает.
So the rotation is going to be really fast. They do have a smoke on Amanek, but here's the problem. There is a Molotov on Linus as well. If they use that smoke incorrectly, that is not going to work out well. Linus pushing up, he turns for the flashbang. Straight headshot to take down Nectar. Such a good beginning here. Amanek now on his own. He's Molotoved out, flashed out, finally killed Linus with a triple in the round. Bringing him back, the young kid on the team. And he gives them the first
Есть
round
что-то,
of NIP.
кстати. Да, сегодня 2 матча и завтра 2 матча.
Ну, походу, да. До 9 числа ведь мажор-то.
Давай,
Интересно, кто кого разорвет.
Now we have a huge opportunity right here to mentally reset immediately. Nothing works.
на G2 вообще я поставил. Тебя не пысно, нет?
Нет, у меня G2.
А ты G2 что поставил?
Да, у меня G2 стоят. У меня и до этого G2 стояли.
That is such a perfect flashbang. Amanek is just ignoring it. Like, I'll keep that and just get the timing right anyway. Now, Rez is in an interesting position, but it's being covered as well. Amanek is everywhere. That is such a good kill. If he had made his way past, it would have been a nightmare for that A defense. But now instead, we have a pretty good setup. Linus and Hampers 2 versus 4.
Ну, к ним просто в спину заходит.
Jack's walking up behind them. Just as they're setting up, there's one kill on the follow-up. They only take down Hunter in the round. And G2 are going to be up 6-1 in their favor. Absolutely stunning beginning. Nico has 14 kills. It's outrageous. He is making an incredible case for himself right now. And just G2 in general, I mean, Amanek, we had some questions around him and his consistency, but this ability right here, one shot while flashed, another one rotating back to catch the player at Arch, those are really, really important kills. And now NIP back to pistols, they've got some nades to work with, but it's questionable whether or not they can do anything in this round. A brutal start. You're in front of the horror, saw the reception that they had. All the pressure's on you. And obviously the best of 3, so that is good news. And it's only the first half still, but you want to see them try and turn this around as quick as possible. Nico playing a bit of an off angle. Amanek here to catch all the attention. And that is a 1-2 punch that works really well, especially when they don't have a lot of nades to throw at you. So unlikely. 25 seconds. Good shot down here. Nexa. Excellent shot.
Да, что-то Непы конкретно проигрывают вообще.
Take a deep breath, because obviously they've come incredibly well prepared for this game. It's not like they don't have any idea what they want to do, but we need to see some results here because this first half is not going their way. They are one
that Thorin brought up on the desk going into this is that this is the weak side for NIP. They have been struggling to close things out on the T side of Infernal lately, so it's about as hard a start as you can get for the Ninjas. So right now they need to show some grit, some determination to hang in this because it's going against them, but they can still stick together on this.
Look at the setup here at top mid.
They haven't shown it yet. Nip
Yeah.
haven't seen this yet, so you can just rinse, repeat.
And it's very hard to break. I think that this can definitely be done if you show them the right Molotov over the building and then the right flashes from middle. That three-man setup at quad could really be broken up. There's one of the Molotovs actually. Rez trying to do it, trying to push it out. He's going to put some pressure on, flashes himself into it, but the problem is there's so many people here. He's going to get traded all day. Nico on the other side. Still a 3-on-3, but yeah, you can see how effectively that can trade there for G2. Could have probably even done even better. Next, are on the other side of the smoke. Some shots are coming through, but they're not quite connecting. The bomb has been picked up now. All the way in second middle, 40 seconds left. What are they going to do here? And I think they need to make up their mind.
Nico's rotated back to the B-bomb side now. We've seen this before. Seen the smoke across. Same reaction. Rotating.
Yeah, they're a little bit quick. Next, though, at the back of the bomb side, he's going to be on his own. That smoke is up, and Nico, you want to risk it and walk through. 20 seconds on the clock. You have to help your teammate somehow. 18 seconds now. They're trying to find Nexa. Oh, and he shoots at his teammate. Nico, though. Oh, the clicks are in. What a double kill. Now it's 10 seconds. He has to find the bomb here, and Amanek is rushing towards him. He can't fake it. Amanek knows it as well, just running closer. He's almost got him locked in. Clock in. This one kill, you desperately need it. Amanek just holding the corner on the other side with that AWP. He wants him to peek him. Now he has got a Molotov, but Kowski, he's allowed to walk back. He's trying to play this as deep as he can. He peeks in, but Amanek will take him down.
Охренеть, они их просто карают. Ты видишь это, Серега?
And Nexus just has to make our lives interesting, doesn't he? Headshot Nico, and Nico pushes in the smoke, doing everything he can to help him.
And Nico's like, it doesn't even matter if you're shooting at me as well. I'm still going to get mine every round.
And he still gets those clicks, man. His headshots are so clean and crispy.
He's 19-4 in 9 rounds of game. That is so disgusting.
This might be the performance of the major so far. I don't know if anybody's topped this kind of
shaping up.
performance. That's
Now,
insane.
This is obviously a huge throwback, but there definitely was a point in time when Nico and Simple was the sort of conversation for who was going to be top in the world, and it wasn't exactly clear at that point. So it's been a long while, and obviously Nico's had an interesting career going through many different teams where he's been sort of the lead performer, right? But this kind of performance, I've got to be honest, I was not expecting. It's crazy to see this. This is the throwback major in many ways.
That's a very good way to put it, Anders. We're seeing him just kind of, to steal Hank's line, roll back the years.
Yes.
Because that is a star-level performance coming out of Nico. Utterly dominant. It's exactly what G2 need from him. Jax looking to get frisky in second mid, though. And what is this? Hunter. Flank out of nowhere. Catches 2.
He was so out in the open. That looked like an unwinnable position. He's going to keep pushing. That is very greedy. Now the question is, can they win this 3-on-3? They've had this position many times in IP. It's not like they've just always been shut down, but they have to convert it into something big here. Nice shot from Amanek. Again, they're trying to hunt him down, but he has been on point every single time, and they can't chase him down. A double kill again, leaving Device on his own. With over a minute, he's going to be found by Nico, of course.
Серега.
And it will be another round for G2. 9-1 in their favor.
Серега.
They do have a little cheering section right now.
Вовремя ты от непов отказался.
Quite a bit of noise coming from over there.
Подожди, там еще
There's
есть.
a couple French flags in the mix.
There's 7 people fighting the rest of them. I mean,
enemy territory, but that doesn't scare him. 9-1, Anders. Utterly dominant CT side so far from G2. They're just knocking, well, they're knocking Nip out. They're throwing haymakers, and these ones are connecting. Nico's got 20 kills now.
Yep. Danny's weak at the moment. You could tell this is hurting. Dualies, Tech9, C-Set, and Deagle. Anything you could get at this point. If this is what it takes to win a random round, go for an explosion, pop, flash out the middle, and just try and see if you can get anything on the board because you need it desperately. It's a good start. Hampus with the headshot. Jax, he's actually getting dinked up as well. They could maybe run him down. He's trying to stay out of the line of fire and waiting for his teammates. He does make it into the pit. It's a strong position here, but they're all coming for him, running him down. Jax will stay alive for a while longer. But that grenade from Device did do the job, and another headshot from Hampus. It is looking good. Nexa is on his own. 1 versus 2. The bomb is planted finally as well. He's running onto the side, but running out of bullets at the same time.
Пиздец, Некса, ты что делаешь,
Takes
нахуй?
down Device. Has a chance for a reload. He's ready. He's ready. What a clutch from Nexa. A 1 versus 2 that he ends up winning for a triple kill overall. And it is 10-1 in favor of G2. Wow.
Kind of at a loss of what to say right now. They cannot seem to get anything to go their way right now in IP. If it can go wrong, it is going wrong. Their hidden shots, that A take was nice, was clean. Just not able to connect with Nexa in the end.
So well done. Yeah, he had such a good read on that one. And the fact that he had time
Прикинь,
to reload,
10-1.
And the level change.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Jumping up on that scooter, it's brutal. It just that level change is enough to throw off Rez's aim. It's all in the details. And a nice little late cheat down to Dustblobski up in Banana. Device has got the AWP once more.
there really aren't many silver linings at the moment either. Just look at the cash that's on G2. We're not even in a situation where we say, oh, but 1 round,
Yeah.
and then they can roll it into something. It's not really happening at the moment.
Exactly.
What a devastating beginning.
This is about as rough as it can get here for NIP. The only way it would get rougher is if it was 11-0. But it's 10-1. And this
man.
is still just shaping up. We're going to get Hampus trying to clear. Now they're worried about that boost, so they're going to have to try and commit to checking that to make sure that G2 haven't set that trap again.
Yeah, and they used Molotovs and everything else. The only really cool thing right now for G2 would be if they actually went and checked if they're still top mid. Maybe not right away, but in the next 20 seconds. If they could do that, if NIP decides to fall back to B, it would be such a next level call. So let's just see if they're going to be able to do it. They do have a bunch of people over at the pit, so sometimes you can flash away around the corner, go see who's actually there. It looks like NIP getting a bit of love from the crowd now as well. That's probably what they need.
There we go.
But look at the clock, look at the timer. 30 seconds on it. Setting up for a full-on execute. They're going to be running into a 3-way crossfire. This could be an absolute slaughter as they come around. They're going to have to be some god-tier flashbangs to make this work. Or a good entry for Device with the AWP to take down Jax. It's the beginning. 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to get Nexa as well inside of the bomb site. Oh, it's Nico on the cross and Hunter inside of it. Great headshot to bring it through. And now 7 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to go for the bomb plant. They can't delay it any further. And Nico out in the open. He's going to be found by Plopsky. Amanek. He's not got any nades. Otherwise, he could probably get the kill on one of them. And he's stolen a couple of rounds from them already. If he does it again, it's almost too much. That shot misses, and he's going to get sprayed. It's a second one for NIP. This time, Plopsky with a triple. And NIP, better late than never.
NIP, the whole name of the game here is weathering the storm because their CT side on Inferno is solid. We've seen them get dominant CT halves. They just need to focus on getting the remaining rounds in this first half. Get 5 rounds on that T side in this first half, and then you can do something with that in the second half if you're NIP because they do have a solid CT side to fall back on this map. You just have to deal with Nico, who seems to only be able to hit headshots. Apart from that, you're good. Amanek and Hunter, they'll get frisky in mid.
Love this. Taking it back. Hunter spraying them down. The grenade probably would have killed one of them anyway. It's a big double kill. And he just escapes. He's just running up Banana instead of running back. He's like, I'm out.
It's amazing that they call that kind of power play. Immediately after Dip win around, and G2 are thinking, well, Dip are thinking, great, we can start to get the ball rolling. G2 are like, nah, not about that. We're actually just going to bully you again.
Yeah, I mean, they know where they have them right now. G2 themselves have been on the other side of this equation many, many times before, so they know what it feels like when you're not giving any space to breathe, right? Anything you're trying, you have to always think about, well, while we're setting this up, are they going to be crazy? Are they going to be rushing down Banana or even down middle this time? And the answer is yes. They're going to keep the pressure on every single round. Hampus is low on health. Hunter is a little bit tagged up as well. They're going to try and take the fight. Oh, look at this. They're going to go check. This is so smart. They're going to know everything turning this corner, and a really good information play. You see the rotation. Unlike earlier when they rotated a little bit blind G2 to a single smoke, this time they know everything. They've got this on lockdown. It's going to be a 3-man setup at the B bomb site. Molotovs are raining in. There is no way that NIP should win this round right here. Amanek is smoked off. That's a bit annoying, but all the way at the back of the site is Nico. Only the 1 kill this time, but Amanek sees an opportunity, and he's going to get it with Hunter closing out the round. And that is the power of that 3-man setup, 11-2.
Just trading. So long as one of those CTs is getting a kill, you just keep whittling down that offense. They're going to run out of bodies before you do. And so that is just textbook stuff from G2. The power play, that's the thing we can't forget. They start that off with a mid push and Hunter gutting 2 of them. That's how that round starts. And then you still have to deal with Nico, you still have to deal with Aminek, you still have to deal with the rest of G2. We're still waiting on that bomb site. So NIP now, 2 rounds on the board. Looking for a third. Nico definitely just cheer now.
Yeah. I mean, if you play like this, you have every right.
To be fair, you guys should be cheering right now. If you're NIP fans, you should be cheering right now. They need your energy.
They do. They desperately do.
They really need your energy right about now. Because this is it. NIP, they've got 2 rounds on this T side. Backs to the wall in this first half. There it is, the NIP chant. Let's go.
Ooh, that nearly was a headshot, or maybe it even was on Aminek. That did a lot of damage with the Mac 10. Are they going to try and speed it up? Hampus is in arch. He's in so deep. Jax is going to go down. That's a big start. Hunter inside of the bomb side. He's flashed. He can't see anything, and he gets dropped. Rests with the kill, and they've got this on lockdown. G2 are walking away. It is going to be a 3rd round for NIP. Man, did they need it.
Nico with an AK is bad news bears, but
Yeah,
I guess
don't
you'll just
give
have
it
to
to him.
accept that. I guess you'll just have to accept that in favor of picking up a round. NIP, you want to keep your guns alive. You recognize that G2 are going to get a buy round in the next. They'll have enough to drop around a couple of guns here.
Did Jax not have any head armor?
It looked, he looked like he got gooched.
He looked like he died real quick. If that's true, maybe it's not the biggest thing, but it is a detail that's worth pointing out. We'll have to go back and check. I feel like he died so quickly that he probably did not have that. But yeah, turns out the solution to the trouble for NIP are just Mac 10s. Who would have thought?
Explosive. Change the pace. If you're going too slow with the AKs, we saw this earlier as well, where you can just go 3 Mac 10s for, heroic, right? Just be like, all right, now we're just going to accelerate immediately onto a bomb site and just try and swarm the defense as fast as possible. It is a thing, and well, NIP, for them, it worked wonders. G2, because they keep 3 alive, they have rifles, they have nades, they should have everything they need in this round to be a real threat.
It's so interesting because one of the common ways in which you get really shut down on the T side of Inferno is that you can't win the fight for Banana. But I feel like NIP have actually done that a fair bit. It's very often been 3-on-3, but it's just that when Nico has this kind of an output, he can relax in the bomb. So it's like, yeah, you can have Banana, but every time you show up at B, I'll get a double kill.
Yeah.
And half the time, otherwise, they run into Aminek's AWP, and then it's not a 3-on-3 anymore. So yeah, they keep having Banana, but it's not enough. Nico now hiding on the other side. Bobski. He must have seen something or heard something there. He definitely knew. All right, but that's 3 people that are committed to the B defense right now. If NIP could somehow figure this out, or even if they just went for it at the A bomb side, it would be a very good call.
We started to make a little bit of noise towards mid. Exactly, Hampus has cleared that out. Have to help Perez with him. Aminek getting forced off the angle. Nico's on his own, looking for a fight. They have no nades. They have no nades to help take this.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
They have one flash, and Nico's a dead man.
And they're even a little bit scared of him, perhaps. Like, you know what? It's not worth it. Now, what NIP did have, even through all of that, was a lot of time on the clock, which they still technically do. 45 seconds, they're set up, 1 good flash into the pit, and they win this round. This is really hard to deal with. Jax, he's already flashed. Aminek, follow-up. The nades are so good, but no one's pushing behind because the Molotov is down in front. They couldn't capitalize on it. They had all of the right flashbangs and none of the kills. 30 seconds now. Bobski's waiting.